Great to have you along as we get going. Day 2 of the Minnesota State Fair. And one of the favorite things for a lot of families to do when they come to the fair is to go to the Northwood stage and talk about all the great lumberjacking that goes on.
Lumberjacking, yes, it's a thing. That's where the Timberworks Lumberjack show is taking place. There is a show where you can see real live lumberjacks and Jills in action. And we have a couple of lumberjacks with us today. And joining us,
Sam.
Sam. I only asked her 3 times. You know, it's hot. Let's talk about what people can see when they're, looking at obviously people who are in shape that know their way around a saw.
Yeah, you got it. We brought one of the disciplines down here.
Yep.
It's the Jack and Jill sawing. These guys, you guys want to demo that for us here, and I'll kind of talk through it. We've got Jack and Jill sawing, axe throwing, log rolling, boom running, speed climbing, springboard chopping. We've got about a 35-40-minute show going on 4 times a day over in the Northwoods. And these guys are doing a great job of demonstrating.
Wow.
That's how it was done before chainsaws.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly right.
Everyone's got one of these hanging at their cabin or their house.
Yeah.
But we're doing it the old-fashioned way here.
And you log roll too, right?
I do log roll,
So tell me about that. How do you get started with that? And then obviously it's very difficult.
Lots of practice.
Yeah.
I grew up in Hayward, and Hayward hosts the Lumberjack World Championships. Sure. So I grew up around it. Sarah's actually my little sister, so we'll be competing against each other for a little family rivalry.
Oh, I like that.
We've been rolling for over 20 years, so we like to think we put on a pretty good show down there. But
that's fantastic.
Again, log rolling historical. It's how those river pickers used to get those logs down the rivers, and it kind of all comes from our nation's history. So
that's right.
A little bit of history tied in.
And so, Sam, how long did it take for instance, lumberjacking to learn the skill of that and also log rolling? I mean, you grew up around it, but I mean, how long typically does it take to develop that skill? Well,
when you start when you're younger, it's easier, right? Your center of gravity's lower. Your brain isn't telling you that this is ridiculous, right?
Sure.
It's not telling you to jump up. As you get older, we like to say log rolling takes like a good year of just practicing to even be able to do it well at like a competitive level. Something like the axe throwing is a little bit easier to learn. The crosscut sawing you can teach a little quicker. Log rolling's a little bit trickier though.
And so when people come to the show, what are they seeing? What else are they seeing?
Yeah, speed climbing, log rolling, boom running, axe throwing. We've got some springboard chopping. We've got some souped up chainsaws that we're going to race with. And a little bit of a surprise in every show for one lucky fan.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that. And what is the whole idea when you're going back and forth? It's working as a team, obviously.
Working as a team. So you're actually not even pushing the saw. You're usually just pulling it and then kind of guiding it back to your partner.
Yeah.
And it's all about teamwork. Obviously, if Sarah's pulling while Nick's trying to pull, it's going to slow that saw down, and you want to put just the right amount of pressure on it. Fastest one with their cookie on the ground will be the winner. We've got 2 teams competing against each other, so we'll split the crowd up. You'll have someone to cheer and someone to boo, of course, because it wouldn't be fun if you weren't booing somebody.
Yeah, right. And if you're something this size, a log this size, how fast can we get through that typically?
Well, let's find out. Want to do it more?
All
right, we'll time you.
So this is one of the competitions.
Competitors ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
So you see they're trying to use every last tooth on that saw for the most efficient cut. Pulling and then just kind of guiding it back to their partner.
7 seconds.
That's amazing.
7 seconds. Nicely done.
Do you have to pump a lot of iron to learn the skill? Because that's immediately where
that's the workout right there. I mean, really, yeah.
Yeah, they're done for the day.
Yeah.
Stretch out a little bit.
And I love you guys are still wearing the flannel. Nice, even on a day like this.
Yeah, that is dedication right there.
You have to wear the Duluth Trading Company flannels. They do kind of keep you cool and protected, I would say.
There you go. I love it. So shows are going on all day, and people could just stop by. There's no charge, right? It's all free.
All free. 12, 3, 5:30, and 7. 4 times a day, every day.
Good to know.
Right. Wow,
thanks
that's
so
impressive.
much, Sam.
Really
and
impressive.
Thank you folks for being here. Great job.
A lot of muscle and sweat put into that. Thank you so much.
All right, to the Timberworks Lumberjack.